Where you have a lot of resources and the complexity is fairly lesser is where your SMM, SEM and SEO fall into it. The reason why I say the degree of complexity is much lesser is because you have a lot of technology today to support the function of search engine marketing. So you don't need to do a lot of the bidding yourself today. Someone else can, an algorithm can do that for you at the base level. After that, it will come back to your thinking about, okay, now that the bidding is at this level, what should I do? Is my campaign performing well? Are the conversions happening and stuff like that? The last and the easiest one, but however, the fact is that it is not a very complex function, but it's still a cost center, is your creative design and display advertisement. Like I said earlier, display advertisement definitely not recommended. Creative design over a period of time. Again, based on cost benefit, if you're getting it for cheaper outside through an agency, definitely outsource it. As long, the best part is for creative design is that if you have a very strong guideline on do's and don'ts and how your creative output should be, you could pretty much keep it out all the time. You don't need to ever bring it in-house. So that's on when and if you would like to ever assess what you want to bring in-house or outsource, this is one very simple matrix. Glad to answer more when we have the Q&A. What is the watch out when you're looking for, if you are thinking of outsourcing, because you're an entrepreneur, you cannot look at costs in the beginning of your investment. Whether it is a small agency or whether it is a large agency, you have to be sure that the agency is asking you the right questions, because the guy who asks you the right questions is probably going to deliver the right answers for you. And what are the right questions? The right questions is, when he comes for a pitch presentation or introduction or something, has this person done his homework? Does he understand which business are you in? Is he asking questions that are related to your business? If someone walks in and says, listen, I can do this for your funds and petals. But does he know anything about the flower industry? So ideally, that's how you would start the first thing. That's the first thing that you would look for in an agency. What's the other thing that you have to watch out for when you outsource? You have to be very sure that the agency is able to understand your brief. It understands what you're wanting. And that, of course, there are two sides to that story. One, are you telling him something clearly? And two, whether he's understanding that clearly. So if you are saying that, listen, I want, I want people to come and leave their email behind. I just want that. But this person but the agency doesn't understand that, and they would like you to build this fancy, let's say a website where what it will do is that the guy will come, play, do a lot of things, but not leave his email behind, right? So there should ideally be no gap between what you're trying, what your expectation is, and what his understanding is. The other thing is that you have to have measurable metrics. Never shy away from asking whether what you're doing will give me business, will it give me money or not. There is as a large company, we sometimes are at the on the other side. Even as a large company, we ask that question every day. When I spend this 10 rupees with you, will you give me 8 rupees back or 12 rupees back, depending on what the objective is. And even when we spend crores, we do exactly the same thing. So when you're spending your own hard-earned money, please don't feel shy to demand that, are you willing to go with me on measurable metrics? And I'm sure the agency will come around if they are also, as ROI driven as you are. And if they are willing, that's a guy that you should be betting. The other thing is you should be wary of, or you should probably watch out when you outsource your work, is inaccuracy in cost and estimations. Estimations of time, estimations of cost. This is the biggest loophole. You've got everything right, the guy understands, he's understood the brief, you've done everything. The cost and time estimations are so way off mark that when you are actually ready to go to the business, you probably you've not been able to do it because someone assessed it wrong. So it's possible you can deliver that particular project in 4 days, but it came a month too late. So be wary of that when you're working with an outsourced agency. So very quickly, so what should you be looking for if you're specifically doing a shortlisting of agencies? I suggest you ask for case studies. If they don't have anything, please ask them to prepare and come back. Ask them for case studies which are recent. Ask them for case studies which are of successful campaigns and also of not so successful campaigns. So you should ideally know that if they have